Hey everyone, it's Anna and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be another wedding video in my wedding series, #wedding bliss, and that's what I've decided to call my wedding series because I am in total wedding bliss. If you guys are a bride, you guys know what I mean. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys all about the books and the planners and the magazines that I've acquired during my wedding journey that has helped me so much, and I wanted to share them with you guys. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the video. So I'm going to share with you guys the planners. Yes, I did say planners that I have acquired for my wedding journey. I would search so much on Pinterest, on YouTube, on Instagram for the perfect wedding planner, and I feel like both of these together just make the perfect duo. Like individually they're amazing, but for me personally and the type of like planner I am, I think that these two just mesh really well together. So the first planner that I got was the Erin Condren planner, and you probably have heard about this planner whether you are a regular planner and use the life planner, or you saw the wedding planner, which is the one that I have right here. And this is the design that I chose. It is on their site, so I will link it down below if you guys want this design. I did customize it because I believe the original comes in a black background, but I didn't want black. But they didn't have like a true white, so I went with the lightest color they had. So on the front it's just a pattern and it says Anna and Michael. In the back it has my fiance and I put a little picture of our engagement. And I just love this planner because of how compact it is and tiny it is. I just think it's the perfect size, fits perfectly in my purse. When I take it to venues or any vendor meeting, it's just perfect because I can whip it out and jot down and things. So why I like this planner is because of the layout of it. So if you guys aren't familiar, I'll flip through it really quickly. So it's mostly a monthly planner. So it has the month view right here. So what I'm planning to do is whatever like thing I'm doing for that month, so I've only done 1 month since I have been engaged for 1 month, is August. So in August I was looking for my venue, so this was dedicated to all like venue related like meetings and just like calls and tours and everything. So after the month view you have a page of notes for that month. So there I kind of put like a to-do list of what I needed to do for that venue, and then I would translate that into the monthly view. So that's what you get with every month. And then it also has an I do list where it has everything that like you need for wedding planning. So it has like tips, and then it also has like a checklist of like where you should be at, which is kind of daunting sometimes. And then it has a place for your vows, bridal party, vendor contact list, all that good stuff. And then towards the end it has a bunch of notes, which is why I really like this planner. So it does give you lined paper for your notes as well as some blank paper, so you have some variety with that. And then also it comes with stickers just like most of the planners do for Erin Condren, and it has wedding related ones. So some say, you know, photographers, shower, bachelorette, buy rings. And if nothing like, you know, like you like there and you need something a little bit more customizable, they do come with blank ones too as well. So I like this because before I got a wedding planner I had notes everywhere. Like I had loose paper, I had a notebook with notes, I had my computer with notes. It was just everywhere. But now I like that it's all in one place, and especially the note section, like I said, like I've used that a lot right now for my venue with like budgeting and stuff. So I love that, and I can take it with me, like I said, to vendor meetings, and everything is in one place. So that is why I like the Erin Condren planner. The second planner that I got was the Not Ultimate Wedding Planner and Organizer. I'm sure you guys heard of this one. So this one just pops up every single time, and I know why, because it's so helpful. So this one's more of your traditional wedding planner, I think, because whenever I thought of wedding planner, this is the type that I gravitated towards, because I saw this like when I would go to Barnes & Noble. It was just like in the wedding planner section you just saw a bunch of binders. So this one is it, and I love it because it has so much tips and information. It has all the lists and worksheets you could ever want. Like, you know, basically it's basically all the Pinterest worksheets you see, but you don't have time to print them all out. This has everything that you need. And I love that it's a 3-ring binder, because in addition to going to my vendor meetings with my wedding planner, the Erin Condren one, I do print out like a sheet of questions that I want to know. So when I'm done with filling everything out, I come here, punch holes in it, and put it in here where it goes. So there's color inspiration, timeline, and budget, venue, and menu. And I love that with each of them, it kind of gives you a little bit of inspiration, kind of like a Pinterest board here of, you know, if you want like a blue wedding, like there's a little inspo for you. So I would put it in the venue section, so when it was time to pick out my venue and I wanted to know which venue offered what, I knew what it did because I had that in my questions in my planner here ready to go. I'm like, did that site offer, you know, the cake, or did that site offer linens with their rental? So I just love that for that reason, and it's just so helpful because it's all in one place. I don't have to be like going through my Pinterest board like, where is that list for seating arrangements? I just go here for seating arrangements and it has all the information I need. And I like that you can write in it to like whatever questions or whatever tips that you have answered, you can just put that in there and it just is all in one place. So I think that both of these make a great duo. Like I said, this one's mobile with me everywhere I go. This one is stationary, it says home, and it's everything in one place. So I would definitely recommend getting both of these, but I do think that each on its own is perfect too. Moving on to books, I've only acquired one book so far that I think is amazing, and I think every bride needs it. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this one. It's another item in the line of The Knot. So this is the Knot Book of Wedding Lists, and it's so tiny. I love how this turquoise color. And it's very inexpensive. I got mine on Amazon. Definitely recommend getting it on Amazon because you get a deal with it. I believe I paid only $5 for this, and it was Prime, and retail it is $12.99. So I mean, you save a couple bucks, and it's Prime, so it comes to your door right away. So I love this because it's very, very helpful for when you are, you know, needing questions to meet with your vendors. So here is what it, like an example for you guys. So it also comes with a very helpful checklist, as well as The Knot also comes with it, the planner and the Erin Condren, like I mentioned. This one also does. So I'm currently battling on which one I want to follow, so stay tuned for that. But what I like about it is, like I said, it gives you questions to ask your vendors. Just questions that you need to ask, like, what is your vision? What are you looking for? And it's just awesome because it gives you so much inspiration and questions that you'd even think of asking. Like, you know, what is a cancellation policy? Like, you know, you don't want to think that, but you do have to know because you never know what can happen, and that gives you insight for that. So I've only gone through the venue portion of it because I'm in that stage, but it has everything for videographer, photographer, florals, the wedding cake, the gown. What I do is I'm like, oh, that's a good question. I write it down, or I highlight it and then transfer it to my computer where I can have that sheet that I mentioned that I take to my vendor meetings, where I can have it and then put it in my planner. So I definitely recommend this book. It's very handy and it's very small, so it can fit with you. I actually take this to work with me and was reading through it when I was doing my venue shopping. Very, very helpful. Moving on to magazines. So the first two that I'm going to be mentioning are basically the same thing, they're different versions of them. It is a magazine that I think is local, so if you are in the SF area, Bay Area, I'm pretty sure you'll find them. I'm not sure if it comes out with like different regions, so I will check on that and let you guys know in the down bar. But if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, I think you definitely need this, and it's a very great resource for you. And it is Today's Brides, and I ran across these at my venues. Actually, they gave me two versions of them. I love these because they just give you a local inspiration, because it actually gives you venue ideas, which I think is really amazing. So it goes by region, so there's like East Bay, Peninsula, North Bay, and it breaks it down. So here's like the venue, and it gives you the pricing and some pictures, so you kind of get a sense of how it looks, which I think is amazing because when you're looking for a wedding venue, it's your first time, right? So you don't know like what it is, and sometimes online it can be very, very deceiving. So I like this because I like visual, you know, flipping through stuff. So this was really great to see, and there were some venues that I didn't even run across online, and it was amazing. So I like that. And then it also gives you a breakdown of more venues that they didn't feature like pictures, but you can go down the line and it tells you like what the max capacity is, what is the range, what it, you know, includes. Does it include outdoor facilities? Does it include bar services? It's really great for that. And like I said, it so helpful because if you can't see visually, you can look at it and then look it up online if you want to. And then it also has, you know, local vendors, so like photographers, bridal salons, which I think is amazing because I was like, I have no idea where I'm gonna go shopping for my wedding dress, and it just gives you a list again by region where you would like to go, and I just think that's amazing. And it has DJs, and then it also has more inspiration of real weddings, so it features like couples weddings that are, you know, real life. And it's just, I just love it because it's local, so you know where to go. So I definitely recommend these if you guys are in the SF Bay area, and also if you guys can find these in your local area, that would be amazing. The next magazine is another item in the Knot, and this is the Knot, and this is the fashion issue, and this one is, I believe, the fall 2017 one. As you can see, I already went through it like crazy with post-its, and this one again is just inspiration. It has, you know, a bunch of dresses, a bunch of tips. It has like vendors like minted, bridesmaid dresses. It's just a very pretty magazine to look through, and I just love having bridal magazines. I've always couldn't wait for that because, you know, it's just an amazing time, and so I just love it, and I loved getting it because it's so big, and I love taking this to work. You know, sometimes you need a break from your phone and Pinterest. And I love magazines because what I'm doing is I'm also cutting pictures for my mood board, which I actually cut pictures but actually still have to paste them, and here they are. So basically what I want is very light and bright kind of wedding. So like I mentioned, my colors are white, rose gold, blush, and hints of greenery, so that's what I've cut out. So those are all of the magazines, books, and wedding planners that I've used for my wedding planning so far, and they have made my wedding planning so much organized. I feel like I have a system down now. When I go to my future vendor meetings, I know what to ask, what to do, and where everything goes. So I hope you guys found this helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe on your way out. That way you won't miss out on any new videos. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next Wedding Bliss video. Bye guys.